Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's one funny morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday.
Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever.
That's called
our
murder
stuff.
in New Jersey.
He was a lot
Like what is?
with his everything.
Oh,
What's outside your Puerta de Clima?
that's Stella! Yeah.
Hi, Dina. We have to be really quiet because I'm hiding under my desk because these kids are crazy. And if I hide under my desk, administration can't find me and can't ask me to do any more extra work. If anybody needs me, I'll be under here for a little bit. In the meantime, here's Epi, Epi, Epi. Take it away, Dina.
I love it. Good morning. We love when teachers start the day by hiding from the children. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? This is doing something today. Just trying to figure out who she wants to be. Who's she going to be today? Good morning. Waiting for 10 inches of snow to start falling in Southeast Virginia. Debbie, my sister got out. My sister called yesterday and she was like, Tina, what are you doing? I said, I'm just running around doing errands, trying to get work done. She was like, okay, what are your plans? I don't really know what we're doing. Can we just tell me what you're doing? She was like, what if I told you there was a blizzard coming? I go, I don't. How many riddles will we do? She's like, there's a blizzard coming. I go, is this a play on words? Or she's like, oh, I forgot your last name is Blizzard. No, there's really like a blizzard coming to Virginia. So I'm out. Mm-hmm. So she took off. She's up here somewhere. My mom's, I think. I don't know. So it has been, I guess the people in Virginia, they're not ready. And my kids were like, why would Aunt Nikki leave just because there's snow? I'm like, because they are not prepared. Like she moved down there years ago and there was like snow coming. So she went to like Lowe's or Home Depot and was like, hey, I need to get a snow shovel. And they kept trying to sell her like a regular shovel. She was like, I'm looking for a snow shovel. They're like, we don't know what you're talking about. This is the only shovel we have. They don't even have snow shovels. They don't have snow shovels. They don't have salt trucks. So like when 8 to 10 inches comes, yeah, that's it. It's not going anywhere. They're not going to like plow it so they could get to work. Yeah, no plows, no shovels, no scrapers, nothing. They can't do anything. Mm-hmm. So it's just snowing. And we'll have to shut this place down. And isn't it so funny? Like even like an inch of snow. I mean, they're getting a lot. But like anything, any amount of snow. Mm-hmm. But then you think about like people who like live in Wisconsin and they're like, yeah, we had 8 feet of snow, but we were able to get out the next day. So and you're like, shouldn't we teach everybody? There's no snow infrastructure. That's a new word, Missy. I put it together. A new snow infrastructure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, she just came up for a visit. That's how Oregon is. Is it that I imagine you guys are just ready? Like they don't shut down for anything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're frozen with a dusting, and they're like, "That's it. That's it." Mm-hmm. We do pre-treat our roads for snow and ice, but that's it. That's Texas. It's very funny. Mm-hmm. So she just drove up last night. She's at my mom's, so I imagine that we'll see her at some point. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what we're doing. Shakendra. Mm-hmm. Good morning. Good morning. Tomorrow I'm getting my hair cut a little bit. I don't know which parts I was getting her letting her. I think it's just a trim, just to kind of give it something. But I don't know how much of this golden stuff is going to be left. It might just be all white. And it's very interesting. Like, you see this one curl? It's just this one. And then it's like peekaboo and everything behind it fine. Isn't that weird? It's just so crazy. It's just, I'm still trying to, yeah, Lorraine, you'll see her jogging by any minute. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out who she is. I'm trying to introduce myself to her. See who she wants to be. She don't know who she wants to be. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. I fight the frizz. Candace, I use Oribe. I keep saying I'm gonna do a video on it. I should. I do. I shouldn't. I say it. But I haven't. I don't know that I've nailed it yet. I'm still working on it. So I know, Beth, if she has time, I imagine my sister will pack up, take 2 flights to come visit me. She'll probably have to, take a hike over a mountain, according to my mother. Take a hike over a mountain, probably swim through a channel, as anyone does when they would come to visit me, according to my mother. Mm-hmm. So Nicole's probably like, listen, I just drove 5.5 hours up here. My mom's like, it's another 5.5 to Dina's. You're not going to want to go there. Just save yourself, Nicole. It's just, yeah. And I don't even think she brought her passport, Patty. I don't know how she's going to get here. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, scale the high seas. She's like, Nicole, I hope you're okay with difficult waters, because no, I don't think Nicole's ever been here. No, because I moved in like December-ish. And she did Christmas at her house. It was no. And then I got COVID, so nobody could come here. So no, I don't think she's been here. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. She's going to need her real ID. Like, they're not going to get you past the borders of Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. I can hear it now. I can hear Di going, listen, I tried to visit her one time, but the camel broke. The camel broke. And once your camel breaks, you can't get over the bridge. That's what's going to happen if you guys try to come visit. Camel's going to break. She'll just say crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's a whole thing. Thanks, Carolina girl. Is she counting on school closing? Oh yeah, I think it's already closed. Yeah, she wouldn't leave the state if the school wasn't closed. She got a job. I think the moment they said, guys, we're going to close school, and Nicole was already in the car. I don't even think she heard how long. Nicole heard, snow's coming, we're going to close it. And then, and Nikki was off. She don't need much. She's like, I'll see you guys on the other side. She doesn't. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. I believe she was hiding under her desk when that actually came through. So yeah, Tanya, samesies. Sarah, this is my natural hair. Well, it's almost my natural hair. I have been growing out my silver for year and a half. I had it in a calendar. I have to look at how many weeks I'm at. So we are at the tail end of it. So you can see like just this part right here, which is probably going to get cut tomorrow, is the end of it. So I'm still trying to get used to what my new face is. I feel like it's a new face. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Don't talk, Celsius. I mean, you're basically cursing at us Canadians, when you say things like Celsius, it's essentially the F word. I didn't want to say it. And we're like, yo, take it down. Okay? Take it down. So there's that. I have to move offices in 7 days, so I'm going to work where it looks like a bomb went off. Oh, yeah. But I'm still a looker, Leanne. He said, you're a looker. And I couldn't stop laughing. I said, what did you say? He goes, you're a real looker. I said, thank you, Papa. If you're coming to Canada, you better start learning this stuff. She said, got it, F word. Got it. To everybody. On everything. So we'll see. So let's talk about Canada. If you don't already know, if you haven't heard the big news, we're on sale. So if you'd like to join us, it's going to be very exciting. We're going to Quebec, eh? So listen, if you haven't heard of our little adult field trip group, our travel club, we are going to Quebec. This is our first international trip. Our tour guide, Judy, is going to be taking us around, among other Canadians, LaFive. Who else? I think we're going to have special shirts for them. And maybe we'll just have shirts that say Ask a Canadian. Maybe it'll just say Celsius. Just Celsius U. Just curse words. Canadian curse words on a shirt. I don't know. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And I can't wait just to walk around. It's going to feel like you're in Europe. Oh, it's just going to be the best. So the dates are June 20 to 22. And we'll be hanging out together. And Quebec, not Quebec. Thanks, Holly. So yeah. I know, Denise, I love seeing your bakery breakfast on the list of activities. Girl, if a bakery breakfast is not on your list of activities, are you even on a trip? I don't think so. Yeah, LaFive will be translating. Yeah, take it down a few kilometers. Okay, Canada? He said kilometers. Yeah, LaFive will be our best tour guide because she's bilingual. Okay. LaFive, you've been promoted. Judy's letting you take the number 1 position. Yeah. No, we did try to make the trip affordable. This was probably on the lower side because of the exchange rate. Just so you know, planning this, Wendy is some kind of math genius. Because I was, well, how much does that cost? She's like, well, American or Canadian? I'm like, I don't even know. Did you just Celsius? I don't know what you're saying. So we think we have enough money to cover this show. I don't really know. So yeah, we are all staying at Judy's house. So we'll see. But shaken bacon, Quebec, where it's all centimeters and centigrade. Yeah. What other language do I need to know? They're very French in Quebec. There you go. Since Pat's watching me. It's very French. Like, I think they'll speak English to you, but it's like mad English. They're like, oh, you're so dumb. Like that. These are guesses. I don't know because I've never been there. But I feel like this is like bougie Canada. Am I right, Canadians? This is bougie Canada. Yeah, hotel info will probably come out next week. So, you know, when we roll out, we're never quite sure how many people we're going to get and all of that. So, Martha, my husband's coming with you. He's actually as excited as I am. It's going to be a great trip. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I think it's one of the trips that's really good in terms of like if you are going to extend on either side of the trip. I think it's great. I mean, I think we have some really lovely things planned. But I think that there's just a ton more to see. So, so we'll see. Their English is superb. Just make an effort. Yeah. This is one of the more picturesque areas of Canada. That's why we picked it. You know, it was either that or Saskatoon. And it was a big debate. And I was like, guys, I feel like you don't know how pretty Saskatoon is. They have these boats that are just in the dirt. And I just couldn't get it past. Couldn't get it past. Michigan people want to carpool. I live in GRR. Great. It's the Upper Peninsula. I don't know what GRR is. Michigan people speak their own language about where they're from. That nobody, there's the hand and then there's the thing. Like it's North Jersey, Central Jersey, South Jersey. That's it. And anyone coming in would be able to type. Well, for the most part, there is a lot of debate if there is a central. There is. But you go to Michigan and they're like, you from the thumb, you from everybody else. What? Is anybody from the Boston area driving over for Quebec weekend? I want to go. Pam, everything's on hold for now. So we'll see. I'm trying to do certain things in certain orders. Grand Rapids is the R. We're guessing. We don't know. Oh, Grand Rapids, GRR. Oh, one day, Rebecca. You're still in school on June 20? I thought that we definitely caught everybody after school. I think we actually pushed it back, right? Didn't these trips? I mean, we move trips. This trip originally was in May, and then it went to like early June, and now we're kind of settled at like late June. I want to go, but school isn't quite out. Really, by June 20? That's interesting. I don't finish school till June 28? What are you guys talking about? I thought she was saying grrr. No, she wasn't. It's the last week of my daughter's school. Really? We're only about 5.5 hours to Quebec. I would drive, but can't afford it. Ugh. That's going to be a good luck, Denise. North Jersey goes until 6/24. When did school start? All of our schools are done on the 18th. But yeah. No, Hallie, he didn't move forward in it. But we had such a wonderful day. It was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful time. It's all the excitement. So, yeah. Judy said, I think there should be a lot of teachers with the flu that week. It's not New Jersey school time. Yeah, it is. That's crazy. Snow days, and then they get pushed back. All right. Well, listen, I thought it would be fun for us to revisit some of our 36 questions. We got off track. I thought it got a little heavy. So I took a step back just to give everybody time to heal. So I thought we would just revisit where we were when we left off, and go from there. Denise, she said, Denise, I'll drive. Can we do a Hawaii trip? Brian's like, what number are we on? Just so I can set my emotional balance. Let's see. Okay, so we already did take 4 minutes to tell your partner your life story. We did that. You Could wake up tomorrow having one new ability or quality. Did it. Okay, that was the end of set 1, just to give some perspective. That was question number 12. So it was the first set of 12. Now we going into set 2. I'm going to be honest, I've read the first one. You're not ready. I don't know where everyone is emotionally, but it's a thinker. Yeah. I thought we were going to do the Brady Bunch quiz. Girl, we did that last night. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Brady Bunch quiz, that it was going to be real emotional. No. No, this is back to the 36 questions that lead to love or heartbreak if you are answering them by yourself on a morning show. So here we go. Question number 1 of set 2. So question 13. I'll do the math. Here we go. If a crystal ball, you're like, oh, why she got to start with a crystal ball? If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? Titty's like, oh God, this is... And this is supposed to answer on a date? Renee said nothing. I was like, girl, that's deep. Dave is like, everything. Jessica, you want to know when you die? Will I get married again? How long I'll live? If my children will be safe and happy? Nothing bad. Will my kids be okay without me? Do things get easier? That my son will be okay as an adult. College, kid struggles are real. Nothing. I like surprising. I'm 74. Absolutely nothing. How long I would live so I can make plans to take care of my son. What age I die. Am I going to hit the lottery? Kelly, I can answer. No. Some of these I can answer. Okay. I don't know if you guys want me to get into this. Some of these are easy. Yeah. Girl, you're not going to hit the lottery. Stop playing. Will I ever be a grandma? When am I going to pass away? A lot of you are saying that. I would not want to know. I don't want to know. Do I want to know? I don't think I want to know. I don't think I want to know. I want to know why, God, why? As long as it's just not real specific, Melinda, yeah. Will I be able to afford living to my current means until the end? Finances are rough, said Janet. I would like to speak to my mom one more time to get more answers to who my biological dad was and where to locate him. Am I always going to be alone? If my life will get better, yes. Your life will get better. Will you always be alone? No. Danielle, the dad one's going to take me a little bit more time. I'm going to be honest. That's going to be rough. I can do most of these. Why do you guys want to know when you die? I don't. Will I get married? Is there anti-venom for chocolate? Do I find personal peace or companion? Yeah. Do I find a strong man? How did these answers get in here? Did I do this? Ginger Watch Meyer. Nothing. Did I do that? Are these answers just coming over here? Did I? How'd that happen? Is my name Ginger? I know. Do I do nothing? How long has it been up there? Is this new? Does anybody know what's happening? Please call me Ginger. I like that name better. And I'd like to be known as doing nothing. I think that's her answer to this question. I just don't know how I did that. Does anybody know how I did that? Is my husband ever right? I think is what you meant. Because I'm pretty sure I'm always right. That's what Jen wants to know. Who am I going to marry? Yeah, I don't think I want to know. Yeah, what if it's closer? What if it came back and they're like, I would like to know today. What? This today. I didn't want to tell you. Is this too soon? You're like today? Do you know what time? Yeah. It's like 2 minutes. What? No, there's no answer. There's no, like, think about it. Think about if you asked that question and they said, you're going to live to 102. I'd be like, that feels like a lot. Like, there's no answer. There's at no point is the crystal ball going to be like, here's what happened. Here's what happened. You got up late one morning and you had breakfast in bed. And then you went to a spa. And then a very hot man rubbed you down. You're like, oh, okay. Then you went to some vintage shops. I did. Yeah. And then you found like the best clothes in the whole world. You're like, this is the wardrobe that was made. I was like, I did? Yeah. Then you went to France and you had a beautiful French meal made for you, a specialty to all your dietary needs. So you had no farts. What? Yeah. And you left France. Okay. Then you went to Hawaii and you saw the most beautiful skies that are ever on the planet. I'd be like, okay. I'd be like, and then you fell in love with the person of your dreams. And you had a wonderful evening laying together, falling asleep in each other's arms. And then boom, you died. I'd be like, but I just found my whole wardrobe and the man of my dreams. I don't have any farts. Why would you kill me now? Like, just so you know. And just so you know, that is exactly how I want to go. And then follow that up with my funeral that has, but the man of my dreams is Jason. And the French food is probably just like a Chick-fil-A. And Hawaii is the shore. It's a low budget version of that story, but I definitely don't want to have farts. That's the same. Keep that the same. There's no answer that you're gonna like that to that. When am I gonna die? Will I ever get married to be a mom? What will it look like once my adopted child finds out she's adopted? Christina said. Tell her to have genetic testing done. This is for the girl looking for a dad. She may find her dad. I found a nephew I never knew existed. Will I get married and have kids? Yeah, Rebecca, you have, yeah. I want to know why I pass away so I can make sure my daughter is okay, spend all my money, take a crazy trip, live on the edge. Yeah. I want to know when I'm going to die so then I can go to get pizza and fries. If I could know like an hour before so I could just eat gluten. Brooke said, I would ask, will I ever find somewhere that I belong? Yes, it's here. It's here. Will I be healthy in my golden years? Kim. That's a good clip. Who will go first, me or my husband? Oh, Melissa, you're getting deep. Will I have pants on? I mean, I ask myself that every day. If I follow the rest of the women in my family, I live to 105. Wow. There was a book where a woman was telling people's age and how they would die. It was an interesting book club. Wow. Well, I outlived my money. Yeah. I woke up for this. Yeah, girl, this is what you woke up to. And this is what you turned on. Diane said, Christina, that's hard. I told my daughter from the time she could understand. She's 17 now. Mm-hmm. Will my oldest stepdaughter ever come back around? Will my husband continue to be faithful, or will he cheat? Donna coming in from the left with something nobody even said. Why would you want to know? Donna, let's say you knew. Then what? Let's say the answer is yes. Then you wasted that. You wasted your crystal ball on something silly. What if she says no? Then what are you going to do? Jim said, I want to know, will I ever return the clock? Because he did before. Donna. Now what are we going to do? So you stayed. That's an interesting topic. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's a whole nother day. We're not ready for that. Mm-hmm. I'd leave him. Mm-hmm. Donna, good for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she said it happened before. Mm-hmm. So, listen. Lisa says, I don't want to know nothing. I like surprises. Mm-hmm. I'm late and I'm lost. Well, Pam, we're getting deep. Get ready. Here we go. Another question. Question 14. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it? Yeah, my question is, will my mom ever visit my house again? Mm-hmm. Oh, Claire. Claire said, I'm asking for prayers. My 12-year-old daughter is having crippling anxiety, mostly at night. It's hard to even get her to school. I hear that, Claire. But I've been you. Girl, I've been you. I used to sit in the principal's office so Brooke could see me across the hall, and I'd sit there all day. So you're all telling me why you can't do it. But tell me what you've dreamed of first. What is the thing you've dreamed of doing for a long time? And then tell me why you haven't done it. Because you're all just saying lack of money, lack of money, lack of money, lack of money. I want to know what the thing is. Mm-hmm. Spring said, go on a OneFunnyMother trip. Yeah. My trip to Europe and the UK was my dream that I did achieve. I want to start my own business, but I'm afraid I'll fail. Brooke, you might, and then you won't. I failed a lot of stuff. Most things. But I learned from them, and I go, okay, well, let's figure it out. And then you got to keep trying. They say that most businesses fail, but it's the third business. If you can keep going, keep being resilient and figure it out and survive that long, it's the third business that does well. So I don't know which one I'm on, but you got to keep trying. I believe in you. I think you could do it. Fran said, I want to go to Australia. I don't see it happening. And you said I'm not going to win the lottery. You know what? I have to rethink that. Oh, wait, I just got something from the ball. It said Fran might win the lottery. You should keep playing. Oh. Yeah, Robin, I hear you. Robin said, will I ever be healed from past trauma and PTSD and learn to love myself? And yes, I'm in therapy. It's a process. I'm just in a hard space. I get that. Going to Africa. I've always wanted to learn to ride a motorcycle. I won't do it now. And I'm old and it will hurt when I fall. Maggie, those are all good reasons. Build 3 tiny houses on my property to rent, but I can't afford it. That would be nice too. What if you built one? What if you built one? because in my Airbnb experience, I have had to learn to be okay going into some debt if I'm pretty confident that I'll make it back. And then how long does it take for me to make it back? And can I survive that? Because then I'll be on the other side of it. And then you leverage one for the other. Like I think, like, would you ever hear like really smart people? They're always just borrowing other people's money, using that money to make money, and then paying that money back. And it's like a circle, right? You're saying build 3 tiny homes, but you would make money building 1 and doing it over time. That's just my 2 cents, Anne-Marie. Just my 2 cents. Commander said, I'm slowly doing it. I started my own business. Good for you. Turn my backyard into an animal sanctuary. That's a good one. Oh, the question again. So the question we're discussing is there something you've dreamed of doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it? I want to travel, but I don't have any money. Travel the world first class, but not enough funds. Girl, you could do it low class for sure. Talk to Judy. Judy's like, yeah, it wasn't fancy, but I did it. Yeah. Find my roots in Spain and Portugal. Crime scene analyst and criminal profile. Yeah, what if it'll work out? I know Diane just started her business with the dog grooming. I've always wanted to open a breakfast place at the shore, open 6 a.m. to 1 and on the beach by 2 every day, said Lorene. Lorene, you could do that. We would come eat there. I dreamed of standing on stage at the Grand Ole Opry just once and singing Crazy by Patsy Cline. Lifetime dream. Karen, I think you could do it. Have a dog rescue on lots of lands. I want to convince people I'm allergic to all clothing and be naked everywhere I go, said Jason. That's surprising, Jason. That a man would just want everyone to see him naked all the time. It's just like the most surprising thing I've heard today. I want to adopt my daughter's sister, but the system is so broken. I also want a butcher shop, but they want so much money for a place to even start. You want to open a butcher shop, Christina? I've never heard anybody really say that. Why a butcher shop? Is it just to get anger out and use a machete? Like, what? That's not on my list. Like, there's a lot of things. She's like, I can't afford one either. Listen, I think you can, Anne-Marie. That's funny. It's not even in my top 10, Christina, of things to do. But I'm glad there are people like you, because people need a butcher shop. Yeah, no. Of all the things that I could do. Yeah, no. That's interesting. Oh, Charlene, that's beautiful. I remember staying at work with a few people that have always wanted to play the piano. One of the guys was like, why don't you? You have the fingers. I always wanted to play guitar, but I don't have the fingers. He was born with a deformed hand. Still never learned, but I do have a piano. Carrie, you have to learn. Oh, you would love it. Even just a little bit to get a couple chords down. You could sing. You would have a great time. I'd like to spend a whole summer in Ireland and write my next book. I used to want to own a greenhouse, but the kids were little at the time and couldn't take time needed to do it. It's all good now, though, because I work at a greenhouse my niece owns. That's so nice. Yeah. Same with my Airbnb, and it was a success 5 years later at the age of 56. I opened up a dog boutique the first year I took a hit. I'm hoping this year is better. Anne-Marie, it sounds like Dina wants to invest in the Anne-Marie outside land with little houses on it. Is that the title? We should work on the title. But yeah, listen, I'm all about the Airbnb. Mm-hmm. Yes, economy all the way. I would love to work with and rehabilitate sea turtles, but I always put others ahead of me. Maybe you should put the turtles ahead of you, Georgia. I mean, the answer's obvious. Put the turtles ahead. And then go find a turtle sanctuary and say, I would like to volunteer here. Georgia, this is an easy one. We can get this done today. Lorene's is going to take a while. We got to figure out which sandwiches we're going to make at her sandwich shop. But if you found a turtle sanctuary, you said, I just want to lay with the turtles, cuddle like they do with the babies at the hospital, but it's turtles. I think I just made something fun up. You could do it. Years ago, I mentioned learning sign language, and the people around me laughed. Not sure why, but it definitely deflated me. Sonia, you totally should do it. You would be so good. And then we could say we all knew you, and you'd be at a rap concert, and you'd be like rapping, but they're all curse words. And we'd be like, that's our Sonia, like that. You guys, these dreams are totally attainable. Come on, do it. I want to be like you guys. One of my friends, Sonia, she does rap sign language. And they'd be like, what? I'd be like, so we're going to go visit her. We're going to go watch a concert. Then we're going to hit the shore, go to Lorene's place. Then we're going to go get the dogs groomed on Fire Island with Diane. And then we're going to go stay at my place at Aunt Marie's. It's great. And just make all your dreams come true. And then we're going to pick up my clock from Jim's because he's not going to like that. Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to own and run a bed and breakfast with a coffee house in it. I've been busy raising my kids and paying for college. You could do it. We're going to stay there, Tara. Mm-hmm. I don't have any dreams. I want one. Oh, there's a lot, Kim. Just jump on one of these other dreams. There's so many. Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to have like a little bookstore or a bookmobile. I would love it. Mm-hmm. So I have yucky carpet. Rebecca, you can do it. I want to open a home for expectant moms who need help. I want to try stand-up. My friend said she did too, so now we're working on it. Oh, good, Crystal. I think we're going to have a comedy class that we're about to launch too. You should totally do it. Learning sign language was on my 40 before 40 list. Now it's on my 50 before 50. And you can just keep doing 70 before 70, 80 before 80. Shakendra, you guys should meet up and then you guys could practice. Mm-hmm. Always wanted to open an ice cream shop. I would visit. I would love to write children's book for students learning French. We would totally read them. Could you write, the 5, write a book for us before we go on a trip? Could you write it? And then write it. We'll get Jody to illustrate it. And then we'll put it out. Oh my gosh. And just put important words that you think would be important to us. The 5. Like, where is the bourbon? Like, if you could teach us how to say that in French and be like, does anybody see Joey Joe? We need to know where the end of the line is. Like that. If you could just get a couple key phrases. Key phrases. What are some key phrases LaFive should put in this book? What are some things to say? Carmen, and that should be this. Carmen, like that. Has anybody seen Dina's mom? Or can someone pick Dina's drunk mom off the floor? Like, they're just basics of French. Mm-hmm. That would be amazing. And that would be your first book. Mm-hmm. I've been to a turtle sanctuary in Mexico school. Mm-hmm. I want to open a coffee and tea shop, used bookstore. I even have a name for it. What is it? 5. First thing I will teach you is where is the bathroom? I believe it is essential. I think you're thinking about the wrong people. Karen, we can do it. My dad owned a local bowling alley when I was little. I always wanted to own one and have a pizza place or diner attached to it, like Laverne and Shirley. Uh-huh. I love listening to these dreams as I'm on my hands and knees scrubbing my floor. I know. I want to snuggle babies in the NICU. That's my retirement plan. I want to be happy again. It's been a long time. Erin, hang out here. We're all on our journey together. Mm-hmm. So, Kendra, what are you even saying? I don't even know. Get in the picture. We need to know how to say that in French. I've always wanted to live on a horse farm. Yeah, how much did you drink? That we should know the words to. Where's the toilet? What time is mass? We're gonna need to know that. My son has autism, and whenever we do art, he only draws a tree, the same tree every time. I have tons of them. I've always wanted to write a book about my life and being a special needs mom, and I would name it, He Drew Me a Forest, One Tree at a Time, or something like that. That's nice. I want to open a sex shopping and calling it Toys in Us. I didn't know that that's what I was reading until I got to the end. I should have read it. There's a lot of people that go to church on this show. Oh, not anymore. Edward said, I want to find a girlfriend. Look at Hot Tub Edward coming in. Hot Tub. You didn't update your name, Hot Tub. I wanted to open a restaurant like Hooters, but call it Peckers, served by hot waiters in muscle shirts. What's happening? What's happening right now? Candace. I didn't know. When I retire, I want to get a job at a winery doing wine tastings and talking to people about how wine is my jam. And this sideways moment was brought to you by. Yeah, is Bridget coming on the trip? Bridget just made a lot of friends. Brian said, I want to find love again. I like that. So funny. So funny, you guys. Well, listen, I like these days we get to know each other. My name's Ginger. I still have no idea how I did that. No idea. Bridget said, I'll be meeting all of you over there. I'm only 3 hours away. Well, listen, I really like these goals. I think now that we've put them into the universe, we need to keep each other accountable. So sign language girl, I don't know why I did that. Sonia? Yeah. Chris. I want to build a 3-bedroom house in North Carolina for me and my besties. You got to get with Anne Marie. Anne Marie's about to build a tiny house. She said, no, I'm not. Yeah, you are. You can build one. Where are we on our 6 to 8 month goals you had us write down? Yeah, I got to find my book. I got to paint the room. Here's what happens with my life. I can be like, I got to find that book. Where's the book? It would be in the shelf. Where's the shelf? I think it's upstairs. I should put it in that room. Why didn't I put it in that room? Because the room's not painted. I still have to go pick up the paint. I still have to go see my sister. I have to drop off Jacqueline here. And everything just moves backwards. Did you ever notice that? And then you're like, I have so much to do. And it started with, I got to find that book. And then it just becomes so overwhelming. Does anybody else have this emotional roller coaster when it's like, I should find that book, and then all of a sudden you're in like a deep depression? You're like, I'm so far behind on everything. I don't know how I'm going to keep my life together, like that. Oh, Sonia, there is a Dirty Rap concert that needs you, and we're here to pump you up. And if you and Shakendra can work it out that you guys take the sign language class together, then you could practice whatever. I don't know what this means. Find out what this means, Sonia, but it means do it or something. And LaFive, let us know how you do on your Quebec book, your first book. We'll just do it in digital form. You just got to write Quebec for dummies who are going on this trip, and then make it funny. Pick phrases that you think that we would say. And then we'll put some pictures to it and we'll send it out to the people on the trip. Yeah. What in the world is this dude doing? Thanks, Stephanie. I promise it hates kind and doesn't see the problem. We have a beautiful pond and 3 houses with it right above it. Wait, I changed my mind on the crystal ball. Will I get life insurance money one day? Yeah. I always, fine. Shoes. I haven't seen it, so I end up wearing cowboy boots, and I check the same random clothing, and the house stays dirty. Yeah. Do you need a passport to go to Canada? I would. Quebec. Yeah, I know, Sylvia. I'm going to work on it. I would plan on it. Yes. I think you do. You didn't used to, but now you do. Ed's like, I'm spending too much time in the hot tub. Ed, figure out how to change your name to Hot Tub Ed. That's your job for today. All right, everybody. And I'm working on the broadcast channel so that when we do go live, hopefully you'll all be notified in your thing. I don't know how it works. I'm in the beginning stages of it, but I am trying to figure out some of these notifications so that everybody knows when things are going live and all the things. Yeah. I know, Tara. I think I deleted it. So that's it. So have a great day today, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. We got 2 more days in this week, and the home show is in Philly. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, if you're just looking to escape, head north, because apparently Virginia is going to get slammed with snow. But that's it for us. Thanks for watching. As always, did you hear that Facebook is only saving lives for 30 days now? No. Is that a thing? Oh, I should look into that. No, you guys seem to know more than I do. So thank you for sharing that. So that's it for me, everybody. Thanks for watching. Like Judy from Saskatoon and Good Time Andrea say, I don't know. There's so many things we talk about. Follow your dreams. Become a sign language rap artist immediately and build a house on your property for Airbnb. They say that. Judy says that all the time. So that's it. So have a great day and a blessed day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Mother.